Hello, this is Stampy, and welcome to a Minecraft Let's Play video. And another video inside of Stampy's lovely world. Hello, Esther. Good morning. You seem to be very excited today, and so am I. And Leeeeee, are you excited today? Are you? Oh, hello, Leeeeee. This is the wrong painting. No, you're supposed to see this painting over here, Leeeeee. You're supposed to come out of this painting. You can't even fit behind that painting. There's not room for you. Let's try that again then. Right, I'm looking this way. Get behind the painting, Leeeeee. 3, 2, 1, and Leeeeee. Hello, there we go. Oh dear, good morning, Leeeeee. How are you feeling today? If you're feeling good today, then go absolutely crazy. I'm going to stand back for this because when Leeeeee goes crazy, Leeeeee really does go crazy. Look at him throwing items all over the place, sprinting around like crazy, throwing food on the floor. And speaking of food on the floor, Leeeeee, do you happen by any chance to have a little bit of a breakfast for old Stampy Cat, for your best friend Stampy Cat? Any little bit of a cake? Oh, what a surprise! What a surprise, Lee! I never saw it coming. Yum 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 yum. Absolutely delicious. Anyway, how about we head over to the love garden and see who it is we're adding to it today, okay? So yeah, let's go. And if you don't know what the love garden is, if you are new around here, basically at the start of all of my videos, I look at someone's name on a sign and say thank you to them for some reason, for something that they have done. And the person I'm adding today actually left a comment, and they're called the Minecraft Unicorn, and they left this comment that said, "A random sentence. Warning, the upcoming sentence is very random. My cow flew over to my Uncle Snail and gave it a sandwich. I warned you." And it made me laugh, and a lot of you were commenting as well, saying it made you laugh as well. So yeah, I wanted to say thank you very much, the Minecraft Unicorn, for making me laugh in the comments, and welcome to my love garden. And if you don't know, there's only one rule with the love garden, and that rule is you're not allowed to ask to be added to the love garden, because otherwise all the comments are people asking, and it's my decision who I add to the love garden. And if you do want to be added, just do something funny, send me a picture or a video, or leave a funny comment, just like the Minecraft Unicorn did. And yeah, you will very well may be added to my love garden in the future. Anyway, speaking of things that I love, I very much so love all of my dogs. And which one shall I have joining me today? How about Flippy? Flippy, you haven't joined me in a little while, so Flippy, you can join me. And let me just go and grab a few pork chops for you, just in case you get a little bit peckish. And let's now go and head back over to where we are building. And if you didn't see the last episode, the thing that we are building is a recycling plant. Stampy's lovely recycling plant, and I'm calling it the waste space. And the idea is that it's a place where we take all of the materials that we either don't want or that we want to be recycled, and then we're going to be building a big robot today called Recycle Michael, and he's going to be sorting out all of the items into things that we want to keep and things that we want to get destroyed. And so that is what we are going to be building in the video today. And in the last episode, we actually made some pretty amazing progress. You see the huge white box over there? We were able to entirely get the walls finished on that, and so now we get to build all of the fun stuff that is in the inside. But there is one thing missing, and I'm sure by the fact that you can see the clouds behind it, you can tell what that thing is. Yeah, I'm actually going to slightly redesign the roof that we did in the last episode, and we didn't finish it anyway, so it doesn't really matter. So that's the first thing that we're going to do. But we do need some way of getting up to the roof, Leeeeee, and I knew it. I knew he had some ender pearls on him. So what we're going to do is we're going to see if we can successfully ender pearl up onto the roof. So Flippy, you can have some pork chops, and then you can go and sit down, because yeah, it might be a little bit dangerous trying to ender pearl up there with a dog. So Leeeeee, after 3, throw your ender pearls. 3, 2, 1, go, 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 go. There goes my ender pearl, and there goes Leeeeee. Oh, his went a lot higher than mine. Did it go far enough forward though? That's the question. Oh, mine went too far forward, and I have no idea where Lee's bears went. Did you get up? Nope, Leeeeee didn't get up either. Right, attempt number 2, landing on the building. So I think I need to aim a little bit higher, because I threw it too far last time. Oh, that looks good. That looks good. Is it far enough though? Nope, it is not far enough. That was not good at all. Leeeeee, did you do any better? Oh, there he goes. He just went up, and yay, Leeeeee managed to get up. Right, 1/3 attempt now. Let's go and aim up. Oh, he's left an incentive for me. He's holding cake. Of course I'm going to land on top now. Oh, was that too far? Ooh. That was close. That was a little bit scary. But I was just about able to land on top. So let's go and start getting some building done then, shall we? So the design of the roof is going to be mainly dark grey wool, just to match the patterns along the side. But then there's going to be 2 cyan stripes down the middle, and we're also going to add some redstone lamps in. And the redstone lamps are going to look cool, and they're also going to be able to light up the top of the roof, and also the inside of the building as well, which is going to be pretty handy. And it's always good to light up the roofs of your building, because otherwise they just get absolutely covered in googlies at night, and it just looks a bit messy, and not to mention it's also a little bit dangerous. So it's always a good idea to make sure you light up the top of the roofs as well. And I've decided to use redstone lamps rather than torches, because I want this to be a rather futuristic looking building, and I think just having old fashioned flame torches all over the place just doesn't really fit in with the rest of it. So I'm going to do a few rows of this grey wool, and then we're going to go and do 2 stripes of the cyan wool as well. And then I'm going to add some of the redstone lamps, and then I'm going to jump inside and start actually building the robot. I'm going to be starting to build a Recycle Michael, and the way it's going to work is there's going to be a big robot, and then there's going to be some trails of water that are going to lead all of the items into the robot's mouth, and then inside of the robot, inside of his body and his head, it's going to sort out all of the items as to whether they want to be recycled or destroyed, and they're then going to get sent to his hands, which are actually going to be droppers. And then they're either going to drop the item into a chest for it to be recycled, or into a incinerator, which is where it's going to be obviously incinerated and absolutely destroyed. So any things like dirt and cobblestone, things that we don't really want to keep, is going to be incinerated, and any of the more useful blocks are going to be stored away in the chest. So as you can see here, I've started adding some of the cyan stripes, so I'm going to add 1 there, and then 1 on the other side here. Actually, I think I'm going to go and I'm going to add the cyan wool where this grey wool is actually. I'm going to just to make sure it's symmetrical. So I'm going to go fill all of this in here with the grey wool, and then if I go and get rid of the stripe that's next to it, that is where I'm going to put the cyan wool, and then that way there'll be 1 stripe in the middle where I can put all of the redstone torches in. So let me go and destroy this stripe away here like this, and then I'm going to go and put the cyan there, and then the row of the lamps. And of course, with the lamps, they're not like glowstone. You need to power them as well. So I'm going to go and make myself a few levers, and I'm just going to go and have them switched on the top here. And I think they look kind of cool. They kind of look a bit like antennas or something anyway, and they'll of course also be able to light up all of the redstone lamps. So while I do that, Leeeeee, do you want to go downstairs and start doing a start on the floor? And the floor is just going to be made out of smooth stone, just because it's a slightly different shade of grey, and so we don't want it to all be the exact same shade of grey. And also we want it to be stone rather than wool, because as I said, we are having an incinerator, and incinerators get hot. It's going to be made using lava, and yeah, if we did it out of wool, then this factory might not last for very long, considering as it's pretty much all entirely made out of wool. So what I'm going to be doing now, and adding in all of my lamps along the top here, and I might add some into the corners as well, just to make sure it's properly lit up around here. So if I go and put 1 down here, I can go and place 1 down in this corner over here as well, and of course these 2 corners down here. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and make myself a whole load of levers, and then that way I can light all of these up. And I think I'm going to do all of the light on the inside. I'm going to be made with redstone lanterns as well, just so that way we don't have to have any torches anywhere. So to make the levers, I need to go and make myself a whole load of sticks first, then I can go and make myself a whole bunch of levers. And the good thing about them is that you don't need a crafting table to make them, because they're quite small. You can just make them in your hand, so that's quite easy. So I can go and light all of these up, and even though it's not having much of an effect now, of course when it gets dark, it's going to be nice seeing all of these nicely lit up. And I of course need to light up the ones in the corner. Then I'm going to go back downstairs, I'm going to go inside and start actually building Recycle Michael. And I'm not entirely sure what the design's going to be. I know I want him to be the same kind of colors as the factory, and I know I want him to look cute. That's the thing. I want it to be a cute, futuristic looking robot. That's what Recycle Michael has to be. So let's go and land in the tree, and then I can go and jump down here, and you can come and join us, Flippy. You don't need to wait out here in the snow. You can come inside of the factory. And oh, it looks like Leeeeee has done a good start filling in some of the floor. So let's go and give Leeeeee a little bit of a hand. filling in some of this smooth stone here. Sadly, the ground is right here, so we don't have a chance of playing Spontaneous Spleef, one of my favorite games. So we do just have to fill it all in normally. And well, actually, something else that I do want to do is add a few more lights inside here as well before it starts getting dark. So let me just go and up in the corners up here, I might just add in some more redstone lanterns. And the good thing about these is that I can place them and then place the lever on, and then that way we can just turn them on and off. So I got the lever, I can just switch it like that and switch it on and off as much as I like. And I'm actually going to place these ones up here. And the reason I'm not placing them in the corner is because we're actually going to have a fake wall along here. Because there's going to be quite a lot of redstone, which is going to be all hidden, we need to hide it behind some walls. So what we're actually going to do is build a wall along here, and so then that way behind it we can hide a whole load of the redstone, so then that way yeah, you're not going to see the trails of redstone all over the floor, and it won't look really ugly. So I'm just going to go and start filling in this wall a little bit, and then we can go to bed, and then in the morning I'm going to start building the actual robot. And in this episode I'm just going to be building what the robot looks like, and then in the next episode I'm going to start worrying about how exactly this is all going to work, because yeah, things might start to get a little bit more complicated. But luckily, today we're just going to try and make a cool looking, cute robot. But as I said, it is getting dark now, so it's probably a good idea for us to have a little bit of a nap. And this chest here, by the way, all of these things in here, this is all of the leftover debris from the houses that we destroyed, as well as some of the leftover materials from the last episode when we were building in here as well. So the reason we're building this is that once all of the buildings over there are destroyed, we're going to put all of the materials into Recycle Michael, and then that way we can sort all of them out. So yeah, it's time now to actually start building. So you should probably sit down here, Flippy, because I don't want you falling off anything. And I'm going to go and start trying to work out how this robot is going to be. So I think it can be about this big. If I do this as a square, I think that was 5 blocks along. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like this. So it's going to be a relatively small robot. I think it will look quite big for this room. Because the room isn't actually that big itself. And then if I go and start building up, I think we do 5 by 5 for the bottom, and then I'm going to go and build 6 up. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is going to be the body here, and then the head is going to be slightly bigger on the top, and that is where all of the materials are going to be going into. And then I'm going to go and add some legs sticking out to the front, and some arms on the side. And as I said, the arms and hands are very important, because that is actually where all of the materials are going to be fired out of. So I need to make sure that there's enough room on the inside for all of my redstone and water and shenanigans to all fit in comfortably. So let's go and build up to here. This is going to be where the body's going to be, and then I'm going to go and start building out for the head. I think I might just build the shape of the head first, and then go and do the face at the end. So let's go and just build out a little bit wider. If I place a block there, then place that down here, I can just go and build all the way around the outside like this, and this is where the head's going to be. So it's just going to be 1 block wider than the body was, and then the legs are all just going to be 1 block thick, as well as the arms as well. So let's go and build. Oh no, didn't mean to place that down there. Let's break that away, and there we go. I can go and make sure this all links up, and then I'm just going to go and start building up exactly the same as I built the body, but doing it for the head. So I'm going to go, I think I'll go 6 blocks higher as well here. So let me go, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then this is where the top of the head's going to be. It just about fits in. There's 2 blocks spare at the top, so I don't want to Recycle Michael to feel too cramped in here. I want him to have a little bit of headroom at the at the top up here. And as I said, I just think I'm just going to build the side and the back first, and I'm going to leave the front for now, because I want to come up with a design for the face, so I can go and add that in afterwards. So let's go and build these up here. I think the quickest way to build is to build 2 blocks high at a time. So you place 2 down, then keep moving forward like that. I think is the fastest way to do it. And then I think I just need to go 1 more row along the top here, and then do that wall down there. Then I'm going to go and start doing the face. And it looks like Leeeeee has filled in that entire wall. There's 1 block missing, Leeeeee. There's 1 block missing right in the middle, and it's really annoying me if you're able to sort that out. So I'm not going to worry about filling in the top of the head for now, just because I really want to make sure sure we're able to get the face done. And then the same as the last episode, we're going to be ending with a bang, and we're going to be going and blowing up a couple more of the old buildings that we don't need anymore. So that's going to be exciting. And where I can hear arrows being fired. Oh, hello, Leeeeee. Are you a little bit stuck there? I don't really know how you're going to get down. Well, good luck with that. Good luck with that. I got my own problems up here as I'm trying to build this. So there we go. That's the back of the head filled in. So what I'm actually going to do, and I'm going to jump down here, and I'm going to go and build some scaffolding leading out from the front, and then that way I can see what I'm doing with the face. So let me go and build up a little pile of dirt here, and then this way I'll be able to see what I'm doing. So the most important part is the mouth, because that is where all of the materials are going to be going into. So I think I'm going to start off by doing the mouth first. So let's go and grab some of this grey wool like this, and let's go and try and decide where the mouth's going to be. So it's going to be in the middle, of course. I don't want a wonky mouth. And I think I just do like a little 1 block wide mouth. So that gap, oh no, that was where the mouth's supposed to be. Yep, that gap here can be where the mouth is. And let's just carry on doing a bit more of a design for the rest of the head. So let's go and, oh, careful, Leeeeee, careful. Let's go and build out my dirt along the side like this so I can actually get around the place. And oh, Leeeeee, while I'm doing this, you can go and, yep, do exactly what you're doing. Go and fill in the top of the head, so then that way he's not going to have random things falling into it. So let's go and put some more white wool around here and along here as well. And I might make this bit extend out a little bit further like this, just to give his face quite a cool robot-y design. And then I can go to here as well. And I think here is where I'm going to do the eyes. And the eyes are going to be cyan wool, so I can do one over here and then one here as well. And if I go and fill this in here like that, I can put white wool down there. I think this looks good, actually. I think this will look quite good. So if I go and fill this in here, and I think I'm going to fill in on the top here as well, if I can jump and place blocks. So I can just about do that. If I get the timing right, there we go, got that one. And then that one. Oh, no, not that one. Can I get it? Can I get it? Can I get it? It's really hard to do. Nope. I am making an absolute mess. You know what I could do? I could just build 1 block up here and then fill it on really easily. That would be a much easier way of doing it. And here we go. I think now Recycle Michael has a complete face. So let me just go and try and get rid of this pile of dirt without falling down myself. Leeeeee, you might want to find a way to get down. So stand on the same pole as me, and we can try and go down together, or you could just jump off. That would work as well. Anyway, let's go back here now and have a look at his face and see what it looks like. Oh, that's cute. That looks cute. He looks a little bit weird without any limbs, though. So let's go and add in some legs coming down the front like this, and that can be his little foot there. And we can do some legs coming down this side as well, and there can be his foot. And now let's do the exact same for the arms. But of course, as I said, the arms and the hands, actually, sorry, are going to be droppers. So let's go and put 1 dropper there. And let's go and do the same on the other side down here. And so this is where he's going to be throwing all of the materials either into the incinerator or into the chest if it's going to be recycled. So there we go. This is Recycle Michael. I like him. I think that he looks really cool. I really like the look of him. So what we're going to be doing is there's going to be some machinery around here and some buttons and switches which is going to power him. And then that way all of the materials are going to get sent into his mouth. They're going to get sorted through him, and then he's either going to drop them into a chest down here or throw them away into an incinerator where they're going to get destroyed. And speaking of things getting destroyed, Leeeeee, are you ready for our bang? Are you ready to make something go boom? Yep, he is. He's already holding the TNT. Can I have a little bit of your spare TNT, please, Leeeeee? And let's go and blow some things up then, shall we? So the reason we're... Oh, Flippy, you can come and join us as long as you stay at a safe distance. Yeah, so the reason we're destroying these buildings is basically because they are literally never ever used. They've been sitting here for years and no one ever goes in them, no one ever sleeps in them. And so what I've decided is to make room and recycle them all and then build some brand new things. So it looks like Leeeee's decided to destroy that house, so I might as well do this one sitting next door. And oh no, it's got cakes in the garden. To be fair though, these cakes are left outside, so they're probably cold and soggy and smelly and horrible and moldy. So there's no point trying to salvage salvage and recycle the cakes. I don't know, maybe we could recycle them, maybe use them as cement or something. Anyway, let's go and put some TNT down. We do want to be careful though, because we are very close to the thing that we just built. So we want to make sure none of the TNT gets fired over there. And I do have a couple spare, so I might go and place some TNT in here. And let's go and let's do one on the car as well. Let's say goodbye to the car. Right then, Flippy, you can come in and join me over here. Let's go way back. I do not want you to get hurt. You can come and watch the fireworks from here. And should we do a countdown, Lee Bear? And then let's go and set off all of the fireworks. So we can set them off in 3, 2, 1, go. Right, there we go. I have lit the fuse. Now I need to try and run back as fast as I can because things are about to go boom. And oh, that TNT didn't fall. Yep, there it goes. And there, in a matter of seconds, 2 houses are now completely gone. And I might as well finish things off by blowing up the car as well at the end. Goodbye, car. It's kind of sad. I know it is kind of sad because these buildings have been here for a really long time. But the good thing is we are now able to start building some new, bigger, and even better things inside of this area. So what we're going to do is that we're going to run around and we're going to gather up all of these materials. We're going to save them in that chest for now, and then they're going to be recycled in Recycle Michael and reused in new things in the future, just like things are in real life when you do recycle. But sadly, that is the end of this episode now. And the next episode, we are going to continue building inside of Recycle Michael and the waste space. So make sure you stay tuned for that. But for now, I want to thank you all very much for watching, and I will see you all later. Bye!